Hello, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me. If you've just come from the review of this backpack, I finished my coffee. I'm going to try and find that flat spot now and do a quick demonstration on how to put up a tarp tent. This looks like a fairly decent spot, relatively flat. Wouldn't want to spend the night here if I was actually going to be looking for somewhere to sleep. It's very, very lumpy underfoot, but it should be okay just to do the demonstration. So I'll just get my kit out and yeah, and we'll start. A tarp tent is an almost fully enclosed shelter made with a 3x3 tarp. Usually you can make it with bigger, and I have made it with smaller. Problem with the smaller one is I ended up with either my feet or my head sticking out of the front porch. So I brought a 3x3 tarp with me, and that's what I'm going to use to do this demonstration. Now you do need a stick. You could just wander into the woods, there's plenty of them around here, and cut a stick to the right length. I'm going to use my walking poles for convenience. Gotta love this full clamshell opening bag. It means I can sort of see all my kit. I don't have to take it out one at a time and spread it all over the floor. I can actually get to it while it's here. So 3x3 tarp, walking pole, some pegs which I'll just leave in here for now, and various guy ropes and whatnot. The first thing you're going to want to do is just spread your tarp out, get an idea of the footprint. And this is just a cheap 3x3 tarp from Amazon. Honestly, don't go spending lots of money on tarps. You don't need to spend 40 and 50 pounds on a tarp. It's a sheet of nylon, waterproof nylon. So the actual configuration that you're going to use will be different depending on the tie outs you've got. So this hasn't got a lot of tie outs. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tie outs. So we need to think about how we're going to do the back. Well, the tarp tent itself is actually not going to be the full width of this, so I'm going to want to peg this down sort of there and there. As I say, I haven't got any tie outs at those points, so I'm going to use a stone and I'm going to use a bit of cordage and just make a little toggle just so that I don't have to pay an extra whatever. So at any point where I haven't got a toggle, all I'm going to do is take a stone, just put it into the fabric like that, and then just tie a loop around it like that. It doesn't need to be anything fancy, as long as you can undo it again later. So all that's doing is it's giving me something to put this peg onto. So I can put that peg in there now, like that, and then I can just tie this. So I'm doing the same now, in the same position on that. So I'm coming in roughly half of the distance between the centre point and the end point. And again, just finding a stone, getting my peg. I'm going to use the same bit of cordage that I've just used because it's long enough. So that's the first stage. And you can see now that this is beginning to take a bit of shape. Just pop that under there for a second, just so it's out of the way. And then do the same with that. As we look down the centre line now, you can see that the tarp is sort of like a trapezium shape. And what I'm going to do is make it sort of level. I'm going to bring this in so that it pegs in here. And I'm going to bring this one in so that it pegs in here. And that'll give me more of a rectangle, which is the sort of shape I'm after. So a couple more pegs. I'm using the loops this time. like that. And like that. And this is going to give me my basic tent shelter shape. So the next thing now is to raise this section. So I need to put my pole into the middle there. Like I say, you could just go and cut a stick. These are nicely adjustable. There's the first stop. Second stop I'm not going to do that just yet. And I'm going to go in probably about the length of the pole in, and then stand it up. Okay, move it forward a little bit. Okay. So that is your basic tarp tent. What we need to do now is just tidy up this out a bit, give us a bit more of a shape like this. And again, I'm going to put another couple of toggles on there and just peg it out that way. You could just bring this across like that and then peg this out over here, give you a smaller entrance. But just for neatness, let's do it like this. That's your basic tarp tent setup. Just want to give yourself a bit more room. Most of us have more than one walking pole when we go out, so we can go in. Just give ourselves a bit more room like that. So you can see there's loads of space in here. If I was here on my own, quite happily just pop my bag in here as well, and there's more than enough room. Very, very easy quick setup, this one. There are easy ones, and maybe if you're interested in seeing those, yeah, pop a like to let me know which shelter you want to see me put up, and I'll put it up. I think for now though, this is me done. I'm not staying the night here, but I will say stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-da!